Welcome to another episode of the Movie Brothers. I'm Ant. This is Kev. Thank you guys for joining us once again. Kev, what's up, sir?
What's going on, sir?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
Good to know that.
Hey, today we are reviewing the film Rampage. Okay, rated PG-13. Has a runtime maybe about an hour and 45, something right around there.
Yeah.
Action adventure film. In it, Kev, we have a gorilla, a wolf, and an alligator. Okay, y'all with me?
Wrecking shop.
Yes, they get infected with some deadly pathogen, all right? And it does two things to them. It makes them extremely aggressive and very large, which is a terrible combination.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
When they live to do nothing more than to just destroy shit.
Tear up some ish, yes.
That's it. This movie was directed by Brad Payton. It stars Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock.
Yes.
It stars Naomi Harris, who you may be familiar with from the James Bond film. She is now Moneypenny in the James Bond movies. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I am Negan from The Walking Dead. What do you say we take it? Oh, Maylene Ackerman. I'm sorry. I was asking, where is Maylene Ackerman?
From Billions. From Billions.
And she's in Billions, and she's in this as well. Okay. We say we take a look at the trailer.
Let's do it.
The world is a vanity.
Hell of a day, huh? Science experiments falling from the sky.
Having George on that plane is a big mistake.
I think we'll be all right.
Let's go save the world. It's coming back to me. It's coming back. You have to evacuate Chicago. George didn't ask for this. They're gonna put him down. That's not happening.
This film is based off of a video game, actually an 80s video arcade game called Rampage, okay? And actually, Kev, seeing this film and when I first heard about it, it took me back to days of old. You know, this video game came out in 1986, okay? And back then, back in the day, that's when you would go to the mall, right? That's when malls still had arcades.
Yeah.
Right?
You would kick it at the mall all day.
Oh man, all day long. That's what it was. We go play video games, then you go to the movie. You know, if you had your little girlfriend, you meet up there at the arcade and, you know, get your little snacks and all that kind of stuff.
Now you go to the arcade, then you go get something to eat, then you go to the movies. You do all that at the mall.
Yes.
You don't have to go anywhere else.
No, you didn't have to go anywhere.
This movie, it reminded me of that, but, you know, so did Ready Player One, you know, in a similar way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in a similar way. Now, you know, this film stars The Rock, right, Dwayne Johnson, and I just got to give this guy credit, Kev. He is, for what Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone was for us, right, in the 80s and early 90s, right, big time action star, action heroes. He's the modern day version of that. However, a better actor.
Yeah, he's a little bit more. He brings a
little bit more
to the actual roles that he takes, and you actually feel Dwayne Johnson. You know, you feel The Rock. He's able to
pause.
I know. After I said it, I read.
Too late. You already said it. Too late. You already said it.
Please realize what I said.
Please continue. Please continue.
What I meant to say is that when he acts, you actually feel the emotions that he's trying to get across to us, and it's very effective.
Yeah.
He is becoming a better and better actor with every film that he makes. And it's just enjoyable to watch. It really is.
Yeah. Being on the fan side, right, the viewer side, I can see that he respects the craft, that he takes it very seriously, because as Kev said, he does get better and better and better. And I mean, from a business standpoint, I mean, it's just smart, right? He's likable on both sides. The right fellas want to be like him, and the women love him. You can't lose.
Right. Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Kev, what'd you think about this film, man?
You know what? I had fun with it in moments. There are moments that are really a lot of fun, things that I felt were really enjoyable. The Rock is awesome. His acting is really personable. You really want to get in there with him and have fun with the film.
Keep going.
God, dog it.
Keep going, man.
All right. The bottom line is that while The Rock is good, Naomi Harris is kind of wasted. Okay, I love her and everything else that she's been in.
You think she was wasted?
I kind of feel like she was a little wasted. She had nothing more to do than just kind of be, the sidekick, damsel in distress kind of role.
A little bit. I mean, but that was her role. I'm a big fan of hers. I think the first time I saw her was like 28 Days Later. That was like way back in the day. But I absolutely love her. I think she played her part. She wasn't the star of the film. Didn't intend to be. So I mean, but I get what you're saying. She is a very talented actor.
Yeah.
And yes, she could do a lot. But for this particular role, it was what it was.
Absolutely.
Now, what I will say, man, I think this film gives you so much for what the premise of it is. Right? It's based off a video game. I didn't expect jack. I mean, I just expected it really to be some garbage, to be honest with you. I messed up, all right? I thought it was going to be crap, and the film was good, and I had fun. I enjoyed it, and it was cool.
You had Jeffrey Dean Morgan in this film basically playing Negan. He is Negan, once again. And if those of you who love The Walking Dead and you're familiar with his work on that show, then you will recognize everything that he does on Walking Dead, he does here. Okay? He is Negan. There's nothing different about him at all.
Okay.
The one criticism that I have is that there are certain plot points and elements that I feel like weren't played up the way that they should have been to their potential. We are meant to love and care about George, who is really like the main character.
The gorilla.
One of the main characters. He's the gorilla that The Rock has raised since youth. He rescued him from poachers?
Yeah, from poachers. Yeah,
Rescued him
somewhere in
from
Africa,
poachers and saw him grow up and everything. He's infected by the pathogen and he grows huge and strong
and is very angry.
Violent and angry. But the thing is that we really don't get to know or feel that much for George or anybody else in the movie besides The Rock. And that's problematic when you have just stuff blowing up and destruction and mayhem going on all around you. You gotta care about those characters as they go through what they go through.
Good point.
And you don't really care as much for George or the wolf's name was? Ray?
Ralph. Ray? Ray.
George.
Ray the wolf.
Ray.
His name's
George,
Ralph.
Ray, or whatever they named the crocodile.
Which are the characters' names in the video game.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
Whatever. Bottom line is that the movie is fun in moments. In other moments, it kind of put me to sleep, to be completely honest with you. And because there's only so much destruction.
Stuff you can tear up. Yeah.
There's only so much destruction of a major metropolitan city
and so many people
that you
can
actually want to see.
Get tossed and stepped on and squashed and
at least they tried to evacuate the city first before they destroyed it.
Yes.
Okay.
So thoughtful.
Yeah, so thoughtful. So unlike other films that have been criticized for having people in those buildings, as they're being destroyed, such as the Avengers or Batman and versus Superman.
So minimal carnage.
Yeah, so there's minimal carnage in that respect, but lots of destruction and damage going on. And you don't really know why, other than the fact that I guess the pathogen is just affecting the
messes with their brain,
to the
very
point
aggressive
where
and
they
violent.
just want to destroy everything inside.
Tear up stuff and kill people.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the special effects, the CGI in this film. That's something else, man.
The
that just
effects
gives it
were
better.
done pretty well.
They were pretty freaking amazing. I mean, the stuff looks so real. I mean, it's just mind blowing what can be done now with technology. So I was thoroughly impressed with that. I get your point. which was great about not being invested in anybody else other than The Rock. The other thing that I will say that I was a little annoying was just you get this with these PG-13 films, and especially something geared towards the tweens, teens. There's gonna be some.
Let me make sure I dust off this soapbox you about to step on.
Hey man, look, when you singing your sad song about what actor got wasted in their talent and all that crap, do I ride you about it?
Yeah, you
Actually,
do.
I do, yes. And just you get some of that stupid, crude humor and stuff like that, and so you got some of that in there. But I mean, it's for the target audience. But I know you're not doing that. Freaking the professor. So that was annoying, but other than that, it was good.
All right.
What else? You got something else? Or you can throw some points on this.
If you love Pacific Rim, okay, if you love either of the Pacific Rim movies, you'll probably get a kick out of this one, out of this movie. I not really my cup of tea, to be completely honest with you, but I love special effects movies. I love science fiction and fantasy, so I was willing to jump on board. And for the most part, I'm glad I did.
All right. You first. You want to throw some points? What you give this film, Kev?
Okay, I'm gonna give this film a 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like there are parts of it that were interesting. There are parts that I really kind of fell asleep in because it just, the actual plot just kind of plods along and really doesn't take you anywhere. And there are no characters in this film in which you're really invested in or you really care about the way that you should for a movie like this. Anytime you have a disaster movie, you want to care about the characters who have been affected by it, and I just really didn't. Jeffrey Dean Morgan was playing a character from a popular television show that I'm used to seeing him on. Maylin Ackerman as the villain provided nothing for me. I love The Rock.
Yeah, she was probably the weakest link.
Yeah, I love The Rock, and that's about it. So I give this film a 6 out of 10.
All right.
If you go see it, I won't clown you for it, but don't go in expecting too much.
You can feel good about yourself that Kev won't clown you for seeing the movie.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Hey, I enjoyed this film. I took it for what it was. Action thriller. A film based off of a video game. I was very entertained. It's lots of shoot 'em up, smash 'em up, tear it up, crush it up, whatever. And it was cool. Nice ride. It was fun. I give this film an 8 out of 10. You take the family, take little kids probably be frightened, so I'd say little kids no, but tweens, teens, and on up, y'all go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it.
You've been taking a lot of movies for what they are lately.
Well, every film's not going to be Oscar worthy, Kev. I mean, it's like something's action or it's an adventure. I put it in its proper place and I scored appropriately. Okay. Hey.
All right.
That's why I'm Ant and you Kev. Thank God.
Right. You have said your say.
Okay, so hey, Kev gives this film a 6. I give it an 8. Ultimately, you decide. That's our show. Check us out on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, so you can go to our website, excuse me, www.themoviebrothers.com. There you can find written reviews for films that we don't shoot an episode for. When you go to your phone, subscribe to our channel, okay, on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so that you can get notified every time we release a new episode, and hit us back. Send us some comments or what your thoughts were. If you want to have a conversation with us, we're more than happy to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can comment on how much you like or hate Kev's tie. Anyway, y'all, hey, that's our show. We are the Movie Brothers. I'm Ant. This is Kev. This is the place, the one and only place where we bring you nothing but the real on the real. Peace.